welcome back to my little corner of the internet. If you're new here, this is where I document my journey toward becoming a healthier version of myself. I share the highs, the lows, and the real life moments while navigating fitness, food, and weight loss as a 40-something-year-old mother just trying to do a little bit better each and every day. Today is April 17th, and I'm here with Astrid. So let's get into how this week went. I want to start off with a quick update from my last video where I opened up about living with Oligodontia. If you didn't see that one, I do recommend going back and watching it because it's something that's, really hard for me to talk about. It's something I feel pretty emotional, embarrassed, and self-conscious about, even though it's something that's not my fault. And it also affects what I'm able to eat, especially harder or really chewy foods. But onto my update. Yesterday I went to a denturist and was given a couple of options. The plan right now is to create a partial denture to fill in the gaps between my canines and my two molars in the back, but not the gaps in front of my canines. One thing I didn't expect to learn is that losing weight actually affects the fit of a dental appliance, which means I'll likely need adjustments as I continue losing weight. Because of that, I chose the metal option over acrylic since it's more durable and easier to make those adjustments. And honestly, there was a bit of humor in the appointment too. The denturist joked that if anyone ever tells me I have a big mouth, I can say, no, I don't. That's been professionally confirmed. For context, I have a really, really small head and a really small jaw, so they actually had to use a child-sized form to take the impressions. It'll be about another month before I can try everything on, so I'll definitely keep you guys up to date when I get to that next stage. Now, switching gears a bit, I also had a follow-up with my dietitian yesterday. And it turns out I actually haven't been going over my carbs. I've been under. The issue was that my app doesn't distinguish between carbs from fiber and carbs from starch. So things like fruits and vegetables were being counted in a way that wasn't really accurate to my plan. Basically, I shouldn't have been including those the same way, and that explains why I felt so confused trying to match her recommendations and plan with what the app was telling me. So that's actually a huge relief. As for workouts, if you follow me on Heavy, you probably noticed I wasn't very active over the past week. I came down with a pretty bad head cold, which included aches, fatigue, the whole 9 yards. So I really didn't do much in the terms of exercise. So now I'm starting to ease back into it. And now, also with the weather staying around 10 degrees lately, I'm planning on bringing back longer walks with Astrid and make that part of my routine again in the afternoons. Okay, so let's talk about the scale. This week's number was honestly not what I expected in the best way possible. On April 10th, I weighed 165.4 pounds. This morning, I weighed in at 161.8 pounds for a total loss of 4.6 pounds this week. My mini goal was 163, which means I didn't just hit it, I passed it by 1.2 pounds. BMI is now sitting at 29.6, which technically puts me out of the obese category and into overweight. I am right on that line, so I want to give it another week before I fully celebrate, but I can't explain how good it feels to be here. When I started the journey at the end of August 2025, I was 222 pounds, and I officially got into the swing of it in September. So over the past 7.5 months, I've lost about 60.2 pounds. And that feels, again, surreal to say out loud. This is actually the lowest I've weighed in over a decade. And honestly, I'm just so happy to be just overweight right now instead of obese. Looking ahead, my next mini goal is 150 pounds, then 136, which will put me into my normal BMI range. And then my long-term goal is 115. And just as a reminder, I'm only 5'2". So yes, the numbers might sound low, but that's just because I'm extremely short, which I actually don't mind at all, and I love it. And that's really everything for this week. Thank you so much for being here and supporting me on this journey. If you want to keep following along, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. I post a new update every week on Wednesdays. And I will see you in the next one. Until next time, bye for now.